One of the biggest objections that we get when we talk about multiple pathways, people say to us, kids don't have enough time to do this. Can't be done. And as you saw, if you're operating on a 6-period day, yes, it can be done, but it's hard. So what do? Well, most of the places, Palmdale, others, that are doing this, whoever said it had to be a 6-period day? Whoever said? School has to be organized in 45 periods of 640. It doesn't have to be that way. We sort of take these things as constants. Somebody wants to, people get very frustrated with me, and they said, the problem with you, Mr. Hochländer, our parameters are your variables. Well, yes, I'm not taking a 6-period day for granted. We can have block scheduling. Block scheduling enables students to take 32 courses over 4 years in high school. Then this becomes much, much easier. It actually becomes a snap. There are some schools that continue to operate on a 7- and 8-period day. Yes, this has fiscal issues. There are fiscal consequences to this. There are issues with respect to class size. There are trade-offs. All those sorts of things have got to be looked at and assessed. But it can be done. It's possible to create more time, as I indicated, and as you saw on the illustration that I gave you, by selectively getting certain CTE courses approved for A to G so students can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Dual enrollment. Growing in California, but still probably not more than 2 or 3% of our students. Dual enrollment is the opportunity for high school students to take classes at usually community college, but it could also be a 4-year college, that again allows them not only to sort of meet their basic high school graduation requirements, but also gets them college credit, which they can use when they enroll at community college or the 4-year institution. It gives them a leg up. And particularly in a program of study where it's often difficult to find the kind of teaching expertise that you need, certainly on the technical side, often, but often even on the academic side. A student wants to take Chinese. There aren't very many high schools that can routinely provide a Chinese language instruction. Well, if there's a nearby community college or a nearby campus of CSU where that's possible, what's wrong with a high school student being able to go there and take it? So dual enrollment is another strategy for making time in the curriculum. More strategic use of regional occupational programs. We haven't talked much about ROP. Be happy to do that. ROP probably should be a central part of the delivery structure, particularly of the technical curriculum that's part of the multiple pathway. And then finally, there are options around extended day, extended year. Those begin to get expensive and more problematic. It's certainly an option to think about.